Good morning. A little while later, we have arrived at the airport. Guys, I'm sleepy. I don't know if you can see. I'm tired. I've only survived with I think 2.5 hours of sleep. But went through security, did the checking in, and now we're just here waiting for the call for boarding. Like, we're waiting to be told when it's time for us to board. Our flight is at 7 a.m. It's 6:52. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. I would have shown the process of me doing security and all. The only thing is, there is no difference to the last video. It's actually still pretty much the same, as you can see behind me. Like, there's no difference, hasn't changed. So yeah, we're gonna wait to board, and then I'll catch you guys up later.
Over your head and breathe normally. Remember, in the action of pulling sharply the mask that will actuate the flow, just feel tightly around your waist. Inflate it by pulling sharply at the red inflation device.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do. So let's wait for our bags, and I'll see you soon. And we have arrived at our hotel room. It is so beautiful. Trust me, this place is familiar. So if you guys are good watchers, you know that I've been to this place before. But now, like, we're sleeping and getting a full experience of the hotel. But I want to show you guys around because this place is beautiful. We stopped over for breakfast, by the way, because we were hungry. I didn't get to film that because I was hungry. So yeah. But let me just quickly show you the room where we're sleeping. I've already taken a look at like it, and it's so cute. It's, let me not spoil. So we start here at the main door. Obviously, this is where you walk in, and then you have a cute dressing mirror over here. By the way, shout out to, if you guys know, if you've been watching my vlogs of late, you know that I have, if you've been watching my vlogs of late, you know that I have a Move Conference hoodie and I got a new one. So this one was our last year's theme, which is What is the Gospel, and I highly recommend that you come for this year because trust me. Yeah, so that's the dressing mirror. This is the bathroom. Okay, I love the mirror. It's so pretty. You got a double sink. We have a makeup mirror over here. Right over here, so you see, you can just do your makeup. Love that. Then we have a shower over here. This is how it looks like. And then you have your washroom, or rather toilet. And then you have a bathtub. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to take a bath, y'all. Like, I'm going to take a bath today, because what do you mean we have a bathtub in our room? Like, yeah. So that's the bathroom. So are you guys going to move? Are you guys going to move? This is the room. This is how it looks like. It's African themed. I love when the shawls are like that. It's just that the guys are sitting in the bed, but there are 3 separate beds. You might add another one. This is your desk area, your little coffee making station place, study place as well. So this is where I'll be studying in the morning to do my pace work. And then over there, right there, is the closet. So this is the balcony. I think you can go outside. Ooh. So this is the balcony. This is how it looks like. So yeah, this is the crib. This is where we're staying, and this is very beautiful. So let me, I don't know, maybe change, because I'm wearing heavy clothes. It was so cold in the morning, but let me change, put on proper clothes for this proper weather, because it's humid and hot. As you can see, I'm very sweaty. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Hey y'all, it is a little while late. Very actually not. I've not vlogged much today. Imagine, like, I spent the whole time sleeping today because oh, you can't even see me. Wait, one second. What was I saying? Yes, I was saying that the whole of today I haven't done any vlogging, basically because I was tired. I was really tired after waking up. Remember, I survived and then did 2 hours of sleep, so I was feeling quite tired. But yeah, so I spent the time sleeping, and then I showered and went for 4 o'clock tea. Normally there's 4 o'clock tea here. And then after that we went to the beach, and now we are on our way to dinner. I think it's 6 p.m, something like that. But yeah, so we're going to dinner now, and yeah.
Up there.
Anyway, guys, it's a little while later after dinner. We just stepped outside a bit to tembe to meshiba, but dinner at this hotel. I'm not gonna say the hotel that I am in for security purposes, but if I'm allowed to one day, I will most definitely show you and tell you the hotel. But oh my god, where we are staying, the buffet tonight was amazing. The pilau was good. I took pilau, chapati, steak, potato wedges. Potato wedges that were like stir fried, and then I had that was like my meal, and the steak. Don't get me started on the steak, girlfriend. It was so good, so tender, even though it was like well done. It's just mwah, it was good. It was really nice. Then it was dessert. We had I decided to go for a passion cheesecake and a pie. I've forgotten the name of the pie, but the passion cheesecake was my favorite because, as you can tell, I've already even mastered the name of the dessert. It was so delicious. Oh my god. The only problem is my siblings didn't like, but I loved. Yeah,
It was delicious.
it was delicious. Yeah, mashi soyo. But yeah, food was good. Food was very good. So now I'm just gonna walk around a little bit and then get to the room, sleep, and then we start all over again tomorrow. That's the pool. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's a stop. Hey y'all, good morning. It is day 2 of our trip here in Mombasa, and I'm currently getting ready to go for breakfast. I don't even know, I think breakfast is closed because I've overslept, but we're just gonna go and check and find out if breakfast is over. If not, then we're good. But getting ready, let's go for brekkie. I slept well. I didn't really sleep that bad. Yeah. So now we're going to do that. That's actually what I wanted to tell you, that we're going for breakfast. Hello, it has talked. Hello. Anyway, what did I want to say? On my way to breakfast right now. I thought it had closed. I don't know, in my head nilifikiria it's 10 o'clock. It's not 10 o'clock, it's 9:15 as I speak. So own problem.
Do you know what time I came?
5.
5:30.
Right, y'all, after a little reading session, we want to play some table tennis. So I'm playing with my brother, obviously, so I want to set this camera nicely, play some table tennis, and then after that, what are we playing? Pool. And then after that, darts. Yeah, so we play this, then darts, then we'll know about pool. Hello, it is currently 4 o'clock, which means it's time for what? Tea. It's time for tea. And oh, by the way, we welcome her to the vlog, guys.
Thank you.
She came today morning. So welcome to the vlog.
Thank you.
How is it so far?
It's beautiful. It's
right?
refreshing.
Yeah.
It's holiday. Yeah.
So now we want to go and take tea. This is my favorite part of the day. We take tea and then we head to the beach. It's gonna be so good. Yes. And you can see the tea all the way from here. As you can see, I've changed again. We're going to the beach and we want to like dip ourselves in the water, so we had to change into our swimming costumes. So yeah, now we're on our way, and we had to like pass by the room, so now is the time we're going to the beach. We're going to the beach now for real. We're going to the beach, but we had to change first. I'm wearing my costume, as you can see. I'm wearing my costume and a shawl because the costume, as you can see, is short. So, yeah. Now let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. And that, my friends, is where we're going. It's so pretty. What? Because mom is the one who introduced him to the beach. Back from the beach, we had so much fun getting into the water, and yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to see when we get ready for dinner. Hey y'all, it's a little while later. Don't mind this. This is our swimming costumes that need to dry before tomorrow because we want to swim. Okay, we want to swim. But so I'm wearing a jumpsuit. Let me just quickly show you. The bathroom is a hot mess, but whatever. Currently wearing a jumpsuit, and basically we are on our way to dinner. Yeah, and I look good. I feel good. But yeah, we're gonna get to dinner right now, and then I'll basically meet you guys there. I feel too smart for dinner. It's just the other. Whatever. Alright. See you at dinner. Today is, did I say yesterday was day 2? Yes, today is day 3. And most probably, I think, the last day of us being here. The girls have woken up and are on our way to breakfast. And yeah, and then after that, we're going to go for a walk on the beach. Guys, we are on our way to the beach right now because we want to swim. So we're just doing the exact same thing we did yesterday, but a little bit earlier. Yesterday we went in the evening, but we didn't stay long, so we've decided to go very early today morning. You guys should go deeper as well. Hello. A little while later, you can see I'm like soaked. We're in the ocean, and then now we're getting into the pool. My sister is swimming there. You can't really. My sister is swimming there. You can't really see her, but we went to the pool, to the ocean to swim. And it was really nice. So now we're swimming in the pool. We didn't swim in the pool yesterday. I didn't swim in the pool yesterday. No. Swim a little bit, and then we're on our way to town layoff. Hey guys, editing Favor from the future. Now I just wanted to let you know that in this clip we were going for shopping at around the malls in Mombasa, basically just grabbing 2-3 things here and there, and also just talking over this clip because the music in the background was quite loud, and honestly I just don't want to go through the copyright business on YouTube. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the vlog, and yeah, back to the vlog. So unfortunately I could not vlog because the camera just like died. Like it just died. Not really died. I rebuke that. It will never die. I've been convicted by the Holy Spirit lately. Anyway, I was saying it didn't die. It's just that the charge went low and it could not go on because it was completely off. Dinner was amazing. We had so much fun, and we dressed up. Okay, the girls dressed up. I wore this white dress, which is new to the vlog. So yeah, this is the dress that I wore, and yeah, it was really nice. So today was our last day, and tomorrow is travel day. We leave the hotel at around 8 a.m. But I had the best time ever. I got to swim, I got to do bead making. The only thing we never got to do was henna. I really wanted to get a henna tattoo, but it is okay, it's fine. But I had an amazing time. Like, honestly, it was so relaxing, so amazing. And now we go back to Nairobi, niendelee na shule. And yeah, but this is an amazing opportunity. Honestly, I give God all the glory, and I'm thankful for having a daddy that provides for me so that I can enjoy this experience. You know, it's a blessing. It's truly a, yeah, my God, kizungu. It's truly a blessing to have a father that takes care of us and is willing to spend as much money just for us to have fun. So yeah, Dad, if you're watching this, I want to say thank you very much. I enjoyed myself so much, and I am looking forward to doing more of this with you, with the siblings, with mommy, and yeah, thank you. But as for now, I'm going to take this off and then go to bed because I need to go to bed. I need to sleep. So yeah, let me change, sleep, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow morning. Hey y'all, it's a little while later. We're going back home today. You can tell when the hoodie's on, you know it's time to go. But yeah, it's time for us to go. And we're currently at the reception. Okay, I'm currently in the washroom, but the rest of the family are in the reception. But yeah, we're on our way to the airport and we're going back home. But it was fun. I had fun spending time here with the family, swimming. Actually, before even I like got ready, and before I've picked up this camera and everything, let me update you. Basically, we woke up, had a morning walk at the beach, then we took our breakfast, and then we went to swim at the beach again. But this time I went with me and Shix. So Shix and I went to swim at the beach, and it was really nice. And then I got ready, quickly packed my bags. As you can see, everything is everywhere. I had to finish up from here because there was no time to finish up with the bedroom, hotel room, whatever. But yeah, so now we're going back home, and yeah, of course we're gonna go back home together. But I had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm not ending it here, but I'm just saying I hope you've enjoyed the vlog so far. And yeah. And I got the window seat. I got the window seat. Yeah. Yeah. Window seat. Anyway, when I drive flight, we pray that everything goes smoothly. Of course, everything will go smoothly. Holy Spirit be convicting me of late though. Where? Alright, currently, I haven't been doing the timing properly, right? It's currently 1:55, so probably the plane will start moving at around 2. We'll reach Nairobi around 3, and then probably get home like around 4. So would be home by like around 4:35, depending on traffic and all that. But yeah, this is exciting. Anyway.
Relax, enjoy yourself, and thank you for choosing Sky Island.
guys, we just landed
electric motor.
and now
Electric motor.
we are on the bus.
Let's see.
What bus is this? It's just an airport bus basically, transporting us from yeah, it's taking us from one terminal to the other. So as we're going to terminal 2, and right now we're in terminal 1. So all the guys who are going to terminal 2, they get on the bus, which is legit crowded. But the reason why it's crowded is because all of the planes that we were in are going to terminal 2. It's actually not our fault. Yeah. Because we're in the bus. Girl. Amen. Hello, it's a little while later, and as you can tell, we're back home. And yeah, I've had a good time. I've had the best time going out with you guys, going for vacation with the family. Like honestly, I've had so much fun. Like it was so much fun, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. Yeah, guys. Yeah, it's that's the vlog. That's the vlog. I want to go and eat my sandwich now, and I don't think I want to eat it with you guys because I don't know. I don't feel like filming myself eating. But I'm just eating the classic some sandwich. What is it? I'm just eating the classic ham sandwich. If you watched my last vlog, my church vlog in the morning, you know that I had a sandwich in the morning for breakfast. So that sandwich that I had for breakfast is the exact same sandwich that I'm eating today for lunch, or let me say 4 p.m. lunch. Anyway, yeah, so let me have my late lunch and I'll end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, watching my vlogs. I really appreciate you guys. We are currently, as I'm recording this, we are at 132 subscribers. So thank you to every one of you who have subscribed, who like my videos, and like honestly that's just amazing. So thank you to each and every single one of you. I'm grateful. And yeah, make sure you, if you're new here, make sure you like, share, comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you whenever I pick up the camera again. Bye guys, I love you all.